Dear learners, how are you passing your days during the rapid spreading coronavirus COVID-19? I hope all of you, including your family members, are maintaining the rules of health and sanitization, and I hope you are well. I am also well. In our previous class, we have discussed about transformation of sentence. Today, our topic is narration. In English grammar, narration plays an important role in building up English language proficiency or to have proper command over English language, as it is one types of transformation sentence or changing sentence without changing its meaning. Definitely, narration is a difficult topic in comparison to other grammar items to most of you. But if you listen to my class, concentrating your mind, definitely it will not be so tough to understand it clearly. So I request you earnestly to all of you to be mindful or to be attentive to my lecture. Now I have written here in the whiteboard, look at the whiteboard, narration. Under these topics, now comes definition. The way of reporting one's own way or another person's speech to others is called narration. Then types or kinds. There are two types of narration. These are direct speech or direct narration and indirect speech or indirect narration. Now I shall discuss these two types of narration one by one. Direct narration. If the speech of an orator or a speaker is narrated directly, exactly what he or she says or said is called direct narration. See the example. Kamal said to me, I am ill now. This is the example of a direct narration. Here you see there are two portions in this sentence. First portion and the second or last portion. I have given the underline in the second portion, which is inside the quotation or inside the, which is in the inverted comma, over which inverted comma has been given. You are observing it. It is very important to a student, to one student, to know the different terminologies or definitions of this direct sentence. That is here the portion in which I have given underline is known as reported speech. Reported speech. Then this portion said. This said is finite verb. Here it is known as, it is called reporting verb. This subject of the reporting verb this is called subject of the reporting verb. Subject of the reporting verb. You must memorize this, and this is the object of the reporting verb. There are 4 terminologies. You see, you must memorize it and remember it, otherwise you cannot able to change the direct into indirect of a sentence. It is very important. So this is the example of direct narration. I explain it furthermore. I at first tell the last portion, that is the portion which is inside the quotation is reported speech. Here there are subject, verb, then additional or adjective or other portion are there. And in the first portion there is a finite verb, and we know every verb has a subject. So Kamal is the subject of the reporting verb, and me is the object of the reporting verb said. These 4 things you must memorize. Then comes indirect narration. If the speech of a speaker, of an orator, is narrated indirectly, just opposite to the direct narration how we have defined. That was directly, and it is indirectly, narrated indirectly. That is the speech of an orator or a speaker, if it is indirectly narrated, then it is called indirect narration. Now I write it by changing the direct sentence. I am defining, or I am giving the example from the above direct sentence. I am giving the example of an indirect sentence by changing it into indirect. The subject, Kamal is the subject of this sentence. At first, without saying anything, any types of sentence, we can change the direct into indirect of 5 kinds of sentence. Whatever the sentence may be, you can write the subject without thinking or without seeing whichever the sentence reported species. Whatever the reported species, what types of sentence, you do not need to check or see. You just directly you can write the subject. Now I have written it, Kamal. From the direct narration, subject has been written unchangedly. So I have written Kamal. Then comes said to. Then said to, instead of said to, I write told. Up to this. Then object me. Comma, instead of comma and quotation, we shall discuss it elaborately whenever we practice it in our next class or later classes. But Now I am giving only the example, slightly giving you the idea. Kamal told me that as it is an assertive sentence, so conjunction will be that instead of comma and quotation. That then person change. The first person of the reported speech will be changed in accordance with the subject of the, in accordance with the number, person, gender and case of the subject of the reporting verb. You listen it very carefully. The first person of the, there are three rules of person change of the person of the reported speech. There are three rules. First, if there is first person will be changed in short with the subject of the reporting verb. Second person, if it would be second person, then it would be changed with the object, according to the object of the reporting verb, and there will be no change for the case of third person. However, as it is the first person, so it will be changed in accordance with the first person, with the subject of the reporting verb. Here it is noun and it is pronoun. Subject, noun is here, as it is a complex sentence, so after conjunction we must write the pronoun of this Kamal. I is nothing but Kamal. This is the speech of Kamal. So I will be changed into Kamal and we will not write Kamal as we have earlier written it. So we will write only pronoun he. Then tense or verb. There are main two rules. These are, we shall discuss it during rules. If it is past tense, reporting verb is in the past tense, then it covers the rule number 2. There are main two rules in narration. Rule number 1 is if the reporting verb is present tense or future tense, then this tense will not be changed. This is number 2 rules. So if the reporting verb is in the past tense, so this tense will be changed corresponding as correspondence past tense. So this tense will be changed. This am, is, are will be changed into was or were. Instead of am, here it will be was. Then adjective, there will be no change. Ill, he was ill. Now is the nearest word, adverb word. It will be furthest word, so then. This will be the example of, accurate example of the indirect narration. My dear student, you notice it. Direct sentence, Kamal said to me, I am ill now. And in indirect, Kamal told me that he was ill then. Meaning is same. That is why this is the one kind of transformation sentence. So this is the example of indirect narration. Now comes to the rules. Rules. There are many rules in doing the narration, that is during changing from direct to indirect. There are so many rules. You must try to remember these types of rules. Main rules is 2. That must be remembered by one student if he wants to make better or do good in the narration chapter. So first one is if the reporting verb is in the present tense or in the future tense, the tense of the reporting verb will not be changed. It will remain unchanged. Number 2 rule is if the reporting verb is in the past tense. Here it is the rule of, it covers number 2 rules. Then the tense of the reported speech will be changed into correspondence past tense. That is, if it is present indefinite, then it will be past indefinite. If it is present continuous, it will be past continuous. If it is present perfect, then it will be past perfect. If it is present perfect continuous, that will be past perfect continuous. Past indefinite tense will be changed into past perfect tense, and past continuous will be changed into past perfect continuous. There will be no change of future tense, but except shall will be changed into will, shall will be changed into should, will be changed into would, can will be changed into could, may will be might, and there will be no change of must. Gentlemen, this must today. You must be attentive, more attentive in our next classes, and in our next classes we shall discuss elaborately about the changes from the direct narration into indirect of various types of sentence. Thank you so much. This much today.